Hi, Miss Ima. I'm Zheng Bowen. I'm presenting self-cultural report blog for intercultural communication class. Let's begin. My name is Zheng Bowen, and my parents especially asked for a local gentleman with more experience in naming, so he will choose a name according to your birth time and some other religions in Taoism. So the boy in my name means very knowledgeable and cultured in Chinese, and the boy means that my parents want me to be elegant as a girl. Also, I'm a Chinese, born and raised in coastal city in Southeast China. Let's moving on the gender. I'm a female and I recognize my gender as well. Of course, I'm also committed to making small efforts to ensure that a female can be treated fairly in the society. So next, I want to talk about the current situation of gender in my living girls environment. With the social and economic development, women's education level and opportunities have gradually improved. They gradually go out of their families who can choose to achieve education and enter the workplace. And even some women think that there is no necessary to get married because they have because their financial ability is very strong, like they have enough ability to buy a car, a house, and anything they want. Also, I think it is my direction of future efforts. In my point of view, women, they have minds and they have souls as well as just hearts, and they've got ambition, they've got talent as well as just the beauty. So girls have to go into the world and make up their own minds about the things. I think women still have a long way to go in achieving economic independence and relative equality in gender relations. And then moving on the status, I come from middle class family. My parents have given me a very good quality of life. As the saying goes, daughters should be raised richly. Before going to the university, I had been studying in public schools. The quality of teaching in China's public schools is very good, although the process of study was very hard. I also have met a very good teacher and made many friends. I enjoy spending time with my friends. Like I'm very happy to hang out with them during the holidays, like going shopping, eat, travel to the cities we have ever been to, and discuss topics we're interested in. But I'm more like the time that I'm alone. I feel happier and more comfortable, and it will not consume too much energy. For instance, studying alone in the library, staying on weekends, especially on sofa at home, turn off all lights, listen to sound of the rain, and watch my favorite movies, which makes me feel very safe and comfortable. And in addition, I joined the studio and calligraphy club in my primary school and secondary school, which made me have a strong interest in artistic creation. At the same time, I also love photography very much, such as buying cameras with professional equipment. Think about the composition of scenery and characters. And then let's moving on the rituals. We have rituals that define me during the childhood, like being generous, respecting my elders, attaching importance to family affection and concepts. Like often take some gifts home to the elders so that can express our greeting and gratitude to them. Of course, what I'm most looking forward to is the Spring Festival. The relatives in the big family will be reunited. Everyone will cook their own special dishes at the dinner party, enjoy the food in New Year's Eve, feel the joy of family reunion, drink juice, and watching the Spring Festival Gala, because this is only and the real opportunity for all the relatives in the family to reunite. And then let's moving on the next. We also respect our deceased loved ones. On Tomb Sweeping Day and the Zhongyuan Festival, we would set off fire crackers, burn paper money, make a very rich meal, invite our decreased relatives home for dinner and a reunion. And we would treat them like gods, pray to them, hope that they would bless our children and grandchildren to be safe and smooth. Generally speaking, in my family, I attach great importance to family affection and family concepts. And I also deeply influenced by culture and customs. Also, we have cultural aspect of things. My culture affects my home culture. Before I graduated from school, my parents always think that my grades are more important. But after epidemic, my parents are just beginning to feel that good health is more important than others. As for my grandparents, they have always hoped that I'll always be healthy. And moving on the belief, when I was a child, I also followed them to believe in Buddhism. But as I grow up, I think that if I want something to live up my expectation, it depends not only on pious prayer, but also on my strong execution to work hard to complete it. So these two should be combined with each other. Let's moving on profile where it affects how I communicate. There are three things: frequent topics, nonverbal communication and silence, and the channels of communication I rely on. Let's begin to the frequent topics. I often tell my family and friends about the interesting things I encounter in my life, like very ordinary fragments of my life. And also, I'll talk to my parents and ask them some advice and suggestions when I encounter the difficult frustrations and challenging things. And I also have gossips with my friends about the stranger or weird people or things I have met. Moving on the nonverbal communication and the silence. When I quarreled with my parents, we will choose Cold War and silence. I'll choose not to eat to express my inner dissatisfaction. But my parents often apologize by asking me to go to lunch, dinner, or send some fruits and the snacks I like to my room. This is also a way to give each other an out. And finally, are the channels of communication I rely on. I often through the internet, like using WeChat, that I can send messages and videos to my family and friends. Also, I share and upload daily life on TikTok. There are all the communication methods I rely on. Okay, that's would be all for my self-report for intercultural communication. Thank you so much with Miss Ima for taking time to listen to all of this, and hope you have a nice day. Bye bye.